Hey there, it's Travis, and this is going to be a walkthrough of the account management position for Oz. And this will be the first video of many in a series of video tutorials that I'm doing to help the account managers along with the company registration process. And so what this video shows is essentially the very first step, which is an email that I will send to the account manager to let them know that there's a new account setup that needs to be completed. And it'll just say, salutations, I was able to get the following business into a free trial with us. When you have time, use the attached logo and company spreadsheet to complete the registration. Give me a shout if you have any issues. So this will be, when you see one of these come through in your email, you might set up a new email that I send this to if you want, to separate it out and not go into your personal email or however you want to do it. But essentially, this is what it'll look like. You'll get an email with a spreadsheet. This one is the Generation Oz shell, because for the purpose of the tutorial videos, we're going to just go through the entire process registering our own company on all of the different networks, accompanied by a logo. Sometimes there may be one or two logos for you to play with, maybe a couple pictures of the company if they so choose to send that stuff to me. But at the very least, you'll receive this. This will be the first step that you'll need to use to begin and finish the entire process. So you'll receive this email and this spreadsheet right here, where you will then be able to open it up, and every single bit of information that you're going to need to register all of these accounts is located in the spreadsheet. So we'll just go through it here. Let me go ahead and blow it up. Okay, so subscription type, we only have one. It's directory and social development. And essentially, we're going to put the information of this business on all these different networks. It's a free trial. I've done that twice now. It's currently in the free trial, and it's an active free trial. And when you open this up, you'll have all of this information. So it'll say right now the business name that we're working on is Generation Oz SEO and Advertising. It may say Build Star Roofing. It may say Phoenix Natural Pest Control. But when you open this up, you won't have to put any of this information in. This is the sales rep's job. So you'll have the business name, the owner or manager's name. This is the name of the person that will be associated with all the listings that we're going to create. The business phone number. This is the number that is going to actually ring. And the business tracking number, which is the number that you'll use on all of the different networks that you register for. The reason that there are two numbers here will be further outlined in the CallRail video to come. But just so you know, you'll need both of these numbers to complete the process. You'll also have the business address. You'll have business keywords that the sales rep has gone over with the client. And you'll also have a general Gmail that the sales rep is also responsible for registering before submitting this to you, because this is the email that you're going to use for all the registration processes. And also, you'll have the business bio. Generation Oz was founded for small business owners that struggle creating an online presence. Let our wizards generate leads for your small business by creating and managing online content to attract new customers. So this is something that you'll copy and paste into the About Us section on Google Maps and Facebook and whatnot. And then just some general notes that'll always be here for you to take a look at, and we'll go over all of them in depth in future videos. But you'll need to use our company Facebook login to create the Facebook page for the business. And here's our login right here. So each time that you create a new Facebook page for a new business, it'll all be created under this one general Facebook login. And then be sure to clear your browser history once you've finished the entire process. We'll get into more detail on why we do that later. It's to keep from having to log out of every single one of these web pages each time that you are going to create an account. Once the sheet is completed, you'll email it back to travisjinoz@gmail.com. At that point, you're finished with that account. You won't have to do anything again for it. So, on the first of each month, we will meet. That's myself and all of the account managers. Have a meeting on Skype on the first of the month. It can be in the evenings. I haven't decided what time yet, as this is a fairly new project. And we'll go over FreshBooks, which is what I use to track the billing of all of the clients. So they go into a 30-day trial, and after that, they are required to provide their credit card information, and they go into an automatic billing subscription that is billed out automatically at the same time every month. And so myself and all the account managers log in once a month to review the accounts and how they're doing. We have a meeting, and then at that point, I either mail out a check or pay via PayPal, however, whatever the preferences of the account manager. It's 20% on all of the active accounts that have been paid for the previous 30 days. So just so that we're clear, if an account has a credit card that expires and they didn't pay, that's the job of the sales rep to keep the billing information updated. And if we have a client cancel, that kind of thing. So account managers are paid 20% commission on all active and paid accounts for the previous 30 days. Feel free to use your personal callrail.com login to monitor and listen to the incoming calls of accounts. So you'll be given a callrail login so that you can see how many phone calls each of your clients are getting. You can go into different companies and take a look and see which ones are doing well, which ones aren't, and that'll be outlined more in a future video as well. And the sales rep is responsible for creating and managing Craigslist ads. So even though it's a line item here, it's not applicable. You, as an account manager, will not have to worry about Craigslist. So this is just a general overview of the company account shell that will come to you. And as you move forward, you will plug in the user IDs for all of these individual networks that you register the business for. And once you are finished plugging in the user IDs, that means that the account is complete, and you'll email it back over to me. At that point, you'll be finished with the registration of the account. And that's pretty much it. That sums up the first video and overview of the entire account management process.